ACA. What's up, guys? I don't know what if I don't want the light to work on the damn phone, it works. But when I want it to work, it don't work. I don't know what the hell's going on here. But what I'll do, so I'll try to use my headband light to try to, I got this freaking light here going, and the light on the phone don't want to work, so I try to use my little headband light here. But yeah, I finally got into this thing, man, and it's I'm kind of afraid to get in here a little bit because if you look down here on the floor, this happens after I got the car. There's some mice in here somewhere, mice, rats, whatever you want to call them. But see how they chipped up the paper on the end, and this plastic bag, and they've chipped it up. They've also done some redecorating to some of the documents that were actually inside of the glove compartment here. So it's a nest in here somewhere. I just hope they don't end up in the house because the car is in the garage and it's a closed garage. So I hope they don't freaking end up in the house. And the more you talk about them, they say the more they do damage, but I'll shut my mouth. But yeah, man, for the most part, I got the shell out. If I can kind of show it to you here, with the limited light I got inside this place. Again, I got a tight space. I don't have a whole lot of shop lighting and things of that nature. But yeah, again, that's some more of the chipping that they've done at the paperwork that was inside of the glove compartment. But I got the shell out tonight, man. It was a doozy. I had the twins here, my little god kids, Lennon and Lakely, and after trying to watch them and cook and do other things in the house and around the house and the honey-do list, I finally got this thing out. And for anybody else that might be watching this, how to remove this, which is not a big deal, but it was for me. There's 3 screws. One here. Where is it at? One here, and there's another one right here that you have to get. You have to unscrew. Then once you unscrew those, it's not gonna drop out, and you're gonna want to try to pull this thing out by smushing it, but you can't. So what you have to do is leave it in so I can kind of demonstrate. If I can kind of get it to work right here. But over here, on this side here, guys, right here, there's a little screw that is a stopper basically for the arm of the door of the glove compartment, the glove box door. There's a stopper. You gotta take that stopper out in order for the glove box to drop down like it has here. Because normally it's in this fashion. Once you open it, normally, it'll drop down about here because of the stopper that's normally right here. And you can see the door, you can see the mechanism on the door there working. It'll pop, it'll stop there. And you can't get the lighter out because it stopped. So what you have to do, you have to remove that mechanism and the door drop just like that. Then you'll be able to pull it out. Like I'm currently doing here. This is the mechanism that's on that side. It's screwed in, bigger screw, and it stops the door. Once you pull it out, you'll be able to pull the door down all the way, and you'll be able to pull the lighter out. Everybody's happy. All right. Thank you, big dog. So what I'll do, I won't say tomorrow, sometime this week, is I'll get in here and I can feel the studs. I can actually feel the studs for the rest of the dash behind here. I feel them, So I'll be able to go in there and take them out and pull it out. Now again, guys, it's not a. I don't have 40 hours a week to put into this car. It's mostly, 2 or 3 hours on the weekends, on a Saturday, 2 or 3 hours on a Sunday. So it's not something to where I'll be able to film documented footage every day, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours a day. So just bear with me. It might be a day or two before I get back any information or suggestions, ideas, thoughts. So just kind of work with me. It's going to be a piece by piece based effort. I'm not trying to look to make this thing done, by next month. As we all know, it takes time. And ACA and the rest of the guys, I really thank you guys for trying to, really taking the time and helping me out with this, because I have no knowledge of what I'm doing, man. I just know that I want this car to be impeccable. I want it to be restored. I want it to be cherished. I know I want it to be, I want it to be respected. Any ideas? Any acquisitions of other cars or other Impalas that this method may work on? I'm all for helping anybody out with anything I've gone through already. I saw that you took the instrument panel out, this portion here out, and you cleaned it. It looked amazing, man. I'm gonna get with you on that, because I went on there tonight and I looked at it, and it's a bird's nest under there. I mean, it's got a lot going on up under there. You even took the steering column out, so I know you got a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and I want you to share that and help me with this thing, man, because this thing is rough. And again, guys, sometimes I look at this car and I just want to just say, I'll just take the 15, go up to, street side classics, and just buy one outright, but it just wouldn't be the same. So just bear with me. I'm gonna try to get as much done and as much recorded as I can, because again, guys, this thing's in bad shape. This car's in real rough shape. And again, it's all about appearance. I got some issues with the glass. If you can see the glass here, one thing that happened, that was why when they unloaded the car had power. So when they turned the key and ignition on the car, the freaking windshield wipers started working. But the freaking windshield wipers didn't have rubber in them. So it's straight metal on glass. So now what I got, guys, I got etched glass. See here? That's permanent. See, I know you can see that rainbow there. All that's permanent. That's permanent etching on the glass by the windshield wipers. And the funny thing, well, I won't say the funny thing, the messed up thing about it was we couldn't get the damn window wipers to stop because the inner mechanism didn't work. You had to disconnect the battery to get the windshield wipers to stop working. So it did all that etching. So that's another thing we got to look at. But again, guys, Impalas.com forum, Impalas.net forum, Big Bob, Big Dan, Big Dave. I appreciate you guys. ACA, Killer, Stoneface, as my son calls you. I appreciate you guys a lot, man. National Impala Society, the Vintage Chevrolet Car Club. Guys, I really appreciate it a lot. There's going to be a lot of work in this car, man. I got a lot to do. And again, I'm just going to do it piece by piece. I'm not looking to make this show car by May. It's going to be a couple years out. A couple being modest. But again, guys, I want to get... they say I was looking at the idea of getting that donor car. But, dude, I don't have nowhere to put nothing else. It'd have to be off-site somewhere, and I have to pay storage for it because all 4 of my lanes are full outside. My wife and I are parking, and my daughter are parking out on the street, and luckily we live in a cul-de-sac, so it's not a lot back and forth traffic. But I don't have anywhere else to put a donor car, so I'm working with a couple of guys online I'm working with a couple guys through the forums to try to, find pieces, get pieces, for the car or whatnot. But again, it's something I'm gonna do, and I can see it. I can see it, man. I was sitting at Wendy's yesterday, grabbing a bite before I went into work on a Saturday, and a green one, same color, man. I'm thinking about changing this color, but when I saw this one yesterday, it was a green one. They just strolled down the street, man, with just beautiful white walls, the mag racing wheels, man. It was just immaculate. It just caught my attention, just sitting there in the parking lot, sitting there at the drive-thru. When I saw that car, I was like, man, that's a muscle car. And now I realized, oh, that's a '69 Impala. So, a lot of work, guys, piece by piece. I'm not trying to, I'm not, I'm trying to rush it. I'm not trying to be Chip Foos and his shops and graveyard cars and all these shows on TV and flip these cars overnight and restore them. I'm just going to do it piece by piece, little by little. It's going to be a big job. It's a big job. This is something big for me, guys, but I know at the end of the day it'll be rewarding for me and my godson. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, guys, I'm limited on space, and I'm sorry about the bad lighting. But again, I'm just in a little small. This is my garage, guys. This is it. I got a lot of work to do in it, but this is our living quarters over here. We walk in and out. My motorcycle's over here. My motorcycles, I got another one coming. So my motorcycles are here, and I got the bikes here, and I don't have a whole lot of light. I got one light bulb here. I would love to have some complete shop lighting, something I can see by, but I'm just working by, a little shop light right now. That helped me. I had to position it to try to help me see in the car, but it's a lot of work, guys. But again, I thank you guys kindly for your help and your expertise, your knowledge, your wisdom, and one boat at a time, right? Talk to you later.